Into the Wild by John Krakauer. Into the Wild is about a man named Christopher McCandless who was found dead in the Alaskan wilderness at the age of 24. McCandless graduated college and left everything behind, taking the bare minimum with him. That and his yellow Datsun. Then, he donated $25,000 to the Oxfam charity. He went on a big adventure across the country living in the wild. After that, he changed his name to Alex Supertramp. Along his journey, he carried a journal and a camera, with which he documented his travels. One quote from his journal is, "I read somewhere how important it is in life not necessarily to be strong, but to feel strong." Then, his car was damaged by a flash flood, so he abandoned his car and set off on the road. He hitchhiked to Lake Tahoe and the Sierra Nevada mountains. Along the way, he met Jan Burrs and Bob, her boyfriend. Then, in Montana, McCandless meets Wayne Westerberg and works for him a little bit. And off he goes, traveling the country when he bumps into Ronald Franz. With the time McCandless spent with Franz, Franz began to love Chris like a son. And then, McCandless gets the big idea to go on his last trip, Alaska. So, he goes back to Wayne Westberg to work a little bit. So now he's going to Alaska. Along the way, he meets Jim Gallion, who gives him a ride to the Stampede Trail of Alaska. Gallion was the last person to see Chris alive. When walking, he found an abandoned bus where he spent most of his time. Chris McCandless lasted in Alaska for 113 days. In 1992, McCandless was found dead in a sleeping bag due to starvation in an abandoned bus. The hikers that discovered him found an SOS note saying he had been injured and was looking for food. This is the final postcard sent to Wayne Westerberg from Chris. I now walk into the wild. Narrated by Lee Lu and illustrated by Cheyenne Barton.